Okay, folks, this is the area that will be taken out when the MegaQuake tsunami comes. And people like this gentleman sitting right here would not believe me if I told him. But it's coming, and you don't have to believe it in order to know that it's coming. You will see it with your own eyes. You will hear the roar with your own ears. You will see the people jumping off of those cliffs there, leaping into the water, because the times that have come upon them are so severe. This poor gentleman thinks I'm completely crazy, and he's backing out of the way. And, of course, he can think whatever he wants. It's going to happen anyways. People like him will be the ones who are in serious trouble when these times come. He is scared to death of me. But you don't have to be scared of me. You don't have to be afraid of anything. When the Lord says it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And He's given us perfect warning of how it will happen. When it will happen, there will be a warning sign. There will be a 5.5 quake in Eureka, which is just a few miles to the south of us, right down there. There will be a 5.5 quake that feels like a 7. And when that goes off, we've got 1 to 3 days to get out of there. And once we get out of there, the MegaQuake's aftermath will take place, and the tsunami will take out Eureka. It will take out much of the coast of California. And it will take many, many lives. Look at that. Look at that picturesque city right there. Trinidad, California, one of the most beautiful places in America. It's going to be devastation. It's going to be utter chaos. Death, destruction, bloated bodies are going to be scattered throughout this community. It's going to stink. It's going to reek. And who's going to be here? The people who did not prepare. The people who did not take time to listen. That's who's going to be left here. And it's going to be utter devastation. The Bible has warned that in the last days, troublesome times will come. Earthquakes, tsunamis, starvation, famine. And people are not preparing. People do not even care anymore of what's coming. They've heard it so many years, they do not care. They just laugh it off, like that man that we saw just a couple of moments ago. He thought I was completely nuts. And many of you will probably think I'm completely nuts. But when it happens, when that 5.5 hits Eureka, it's going to feel like a 7. It's going to come at a time of cool, probably a cold snap, or maybe winter, maybe fall. It's going to come at a time of festivities for our church. We are going to have several forewarnings of it coming. Several other things are going to occur at the same time, so that you won't have to worry. We will know which quake it is. That's going to be the forewarner. There's the big one coming. And it's going to take out everything. It's going to take out everything. This is one beautiful coast, but it'll be so torn. I have a friend, Cheryl, who's a prayer partner of mine, and she saw the tsunami that's going to take out this area. She saw it with her own eyes. The Lord showed it to her. She saw people leaping off cliffs. She said they did not want to live anymore. It was so devastating. And at the end of the vision of the tsunami, she saw my name on a document that the Lord showed her with a seal, a golden seal that said Vicki O'Neill's name. And she said the reason why the Lord showed it to her was because I have warned people. I have done my best. And I don't care if people think I'm crazy or not. We know what's coming, because the Lord has warned through prophetic words of men of God